33. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Michael Pittman, 39 yards. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Smith. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. This is taken at the 23. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a
Now Gino on 1st down. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. To throw is Smith. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Jones throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Running straight ahead, Taylor. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Gino. And he comes back with one complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now it's Smith. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Smith throwing again. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Smith on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Smith. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. Now look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gino now to throw. Returning right back to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Smith. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Smith now to throw. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now 2nd and 3. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Off play action. Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jones. That complete to Downs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. They'll look to throw again. Got his man, it's Warren. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Running left, Taylor. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Off the play fake. Jones. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. That is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Josh Downs, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So another touchdown. On 1st down, Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Looking middle, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. Now Smith. Throw out wide is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2nd and 6. Throwing again is Smith. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Raiders on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker from 19 yards away. And the Raiders are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Geno's going to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Taylor.
And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 33.
96 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now a give to Taylor. Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Throwing Jones.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
On first down, it's Smith.
And this a quick slant to Lockett.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Here's Smith.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Now third down and very long.
Throwing now is Geno. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.